A new maternity unit was commissioned at the Port Mourant Hospital last Friday. Shanice Beckles reports.
On Friday last, the Port Mourant Public Hospital commissioned a newly established maternity unit in the hospital compound with an opening ceremony. The ceremony was graced with the attendance of Minister of Public Health, Honorable George Norton. Also in attendance at the ceremony was Region 6 Director of Health Services, Mr. Javon Stephen, who noted that though the vision for the maternity unit seemed impossible, it was through hard work that the vision became a reality.
6 weeks ago, Dr. Kite and Dr. LaRose bombarded my office, making tons of demands. Demands that I call unrealistic at the time, I must admit. They wanted this, they wanted my chair, they wanted my television, they wanted everything that is here around. Because they had this vision of opening a maternal unit at Port Mourant Hospital. While everything wasn't possible at that time, I gave in to what I could have. Because I remember sometime last year, while on the quarantine, the minister said to me, Javon, why don't you convert Port Mourant into a regional maternity unit? And you know, it resonated with me. And to hear these two young ladies having the kind of passion that they had, I said, okay, let's see how it's going to be.
Mr. Stephen elaborated.
This is a very important occasion to have Port Mourant bridging that gap. Like the nurse just mentioned, it's difficult sometimes. From Skeldon to New Amsterdam, you know, it have different constraints, financial constraints, one of the constraints. So that Port Mourant now being equipped to take up that mantle, it puts the ease on New Amsterdam Hospital and Skeldon Hospital. Because this entire central quarantine of 47,000 persons will now be able to benefit from quality maternal services right here in the catchment area.
Honorable George Norton in his address noted that his ministry will help in any way necessary to keep the maternity unit running effectively.
This new maternity unit, equipped with necessary equipment and supplies, will benefit patients from the central area in the quarantine, Blackbush Polder, and of course from Skeldon. The Ministry of Public Health will be working earnestly to ensure that this unit has the necessary staff so that it can be up and running effectively. And I must tell you there again, when I visited that area and I saw the tiles on the floor and I saw the space and I looked through the window and I saw even more space, and I said to Mr. Stevens, all you need to do is to let this be what it was supposed to be, a maternity unit, but I want to see that operating theatre, even if it is to do only obstetric cases. So you have come a far way, it's just the next step. And I don't know if it was included in the budget, but I think funds can be found from somewhere to continue the flow of things and let that operating theatre be constructed.
Mr. Norton said that the aim of the maternity unit is to avoid maternal deaths.
That goal to bring maternal mortality rates down to the lowest in the Caribbean will force us from the Ministry of Public Health to work in every sector, in every area across the whole of the country. I must say this, while I know it has a lot to do with the maternal unit here, but Port Mourant has got the best health center in all of the country.
The ceremony concluded with the cutting of a ribbon by the minister and a tour of the facility. The unit consists of a labor room, a high-risk ward, a antenatal ward, a nursery room, a sterilizing room, a doctor's room, and a prenatal ward. The Port Mourant unit will be considered the regional maternity unit for Region 6. Shanice Beckles reporting for Channel 8 News.